presentation of BFA Sports.
We are live from Skip Wilson Field, the home of Arcadia Baseball in Ambler, Pennsylvania, for Game 4 of 5 of the day here on Monday, July 1st of the 2024 College Dreamstream series of games. Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. I am Vin Ebenu. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. Got one more game on the docket after this one, set up for approximately 6 o'clock tonight. This one features Baseball U PA National 17U against the Philly Bandits-Red team, who is wearing the pink T-shirts, jerseys tonight. Baseball U will be the home team for this game. John Tomshow, the starting pitcher for Baseball U National. The right-hander going to Upper Marion High School. We'll be facing this lineup for the Bandits. Joseph Lifstead, Dax Kaplan, Matthew Rondeau, and Jake Moore will get things started, followed by Billy O'Neill, Matthew Guerrera, Drew Spence, Zach Epp, Jacob Andrews. Noah Pashman will follow him. And we are underway. Sun basking across the field. Pitches outside. Lifstead going to the Pennington School. Can play outfield and catch. He's playing first base in this game and bloops that one into shallow left field. Coming on with a dive and not able to come up with it is Dylan Keith. Heading to second base with a little bloop double to lead things off is Joseph Lifstead. And the Pennington School student athlete driving into second base. 6'1", 195, as you saw in the Game Changer replay. Here's Dax Kaplan playing shortstop in this game. 6'1", 170, a GPA of 3.8. Runner in scoring position for Philly Bandits-Red. And Dylan Hirsch didn't like the look of that pitch, so he's going to go out and talk things over with Tomshow. So a leadoff double for Joseph Lifstead. Dax Kaplan, the hitter. Matthew Rondeau will take his turn next. Lifstead with the leadoff second. There's a chopper in the hole into right field for a base hit. Lifstead is rounding third, and third base coach puts the stop sign up, so he'll stay put at their third base. Dax Kaplan with a rocket single to right. And it's first and third, nobody out. Matthew Rondeau, the hitter. Class of 2026, can pitch and play the outfield. He's playing left field in this game. Attending school at Holy Ghost Prep. 6 feet tall, 190 pounds, a GPA of 4.0. Runner's taken off for second. The throw down, cut off. Now a throw to the plate. And it's in time. How about that relay by the Baseball U PA National infield to get Joseph Lifstead trying to take home and score the game's first run. First, the great catch and toss by Dylan Hirsch, and then a strike to the plate by Rocco Del Giudice. And out made. Bang, bang play at the plate. Dax Kaplan able to head over to second base on that play with the steal. And Rondeau still up at the dish, and he hits that one foul. So runner on second, one out. Just underway here, top half of the first inning. Philly Bandits-Red up at the plate. They're the away team in this game. Baseball UPA National, who will play next as well, is the home team for this one. 0-1. Tomshow dialing it in. 0-2 now. And the pitch from the Upper Marion High School student athlete is in there for a called strike 3. So 2 away. Good pitching, good defense so far for Baseball U PA National. Runner on second is Kaplan. Here is Jake Moore. Class of 2025. Playing center field in this game. Can play all 3 outfield positions. 6'2", 185, a GPA of 4.3, and SAT score 1250. Attending school, Council Rock South High School. 0-1 to the center fielder. Tom Show deals in the dirt. That one bounces up in the air, caught by the catcher on the ricochet. But by the time Hirsch able to catch that in his glove, Kaplan's already at third base. So runner at third now with 2 outs in the top of the first. The 1-1 offering to Jake Moore is a fastball outside, 2-1. Billy O'Neill, one of 2 extra hitters in the lineup, is up next. Philly Bandits-Red hitting 10. Baseball U PA National hitting 12 in their lineup. And we'll give that to you in the bottom half for the first. 2-1. Inside 3-1. Infield playing about normal depth. Outfield playing in. That one scorched down the right field line and foul. Like it may have bounced over the fence there. Full count now with 2 gone. And Kaplan the runner at third. So a bloop double by Lifstead. Single by Kaplan in the inning and a strike at a Rondeau. And that hits him in the helmet. Moore aboard after getting hit in the head. He hustles on down to first base, so fortunately he looks to be okay. Check it out on the game changer replay here. Just like a breaking ball that got away from Tom Show. Obviously no intent. Runners on the corners now with 2 gone. Here is Billy O'Neill. Attending school at Council Rock South. And the junior takes a strike. Can pitch and play first base as well. Bats left, throws right. 6'4", 195 pounds, GPA of 3.1. And that looks like it hit him in the foot. So he's going to get on down to first base. So back-to-back batters hit with a pitch, as we'll see here in the game changer replay. They hit him in the foot or the ankle. Looks like somewhere between almost on that bone of the foot. So he's going to need to ice that up. Bases loaded now with 2 outs. Here's Matthew Guerrera playing third base. Tom Show deals. That one hit up the middle, went off the glove of Tom Show, and a fortuitous bounce to Rocco Del Giudice at second base, who touches on the bag. And the team gets out of a bases-loaded jam here on the top of the first. No score as we go to the bottom half of the first on BFA Sports. To the bottom of the first we go. And Ryan Paolella is taking his warm-up pitches for Philly Bandits-Red. Balella can also play some outfield. 5'9", 170, 3.4 GPA, attending Pennsbury High School, and he's a junior. Take a look now at the Baseball UPA National lineup that he'll be facing this afternoon. Rocco Del Giudice will lead things off. Silvio Gardina follows him. Ryan Weber, James Botker, Max Forgone, Connor Flynn, Dylan Hirsch, Evan Hawks, John Tomshow will be doing the DHing duties. TJ DiMattea and Thomas Lecoe will round out the order. Rocco attending Pocono Mountain East High School. And takes a look at a pitch upstairs, 1-0. Able to take the ricochet bounce in that top half of the first inning off the glove of Tomshow on the mound. And all you have to do is take a couple steps and tap second base and in the inning. Skies that one high in the air into shallow. Well, it was heading towards shallow left. The wind picking it up and blowing it in toward the infield grass. Caught there by Dax Kaplan for out number 1. Silvio Gardina is now the hitter. Silvio Giardina going to Pittston High School. Powellella. There's a strike. He's got that slow movement on with his motion on the mound. And then just dials in the heater. Let's see what he does here. Breaking ball misses upstairs, 1-1. Game 4 of 5 of the day here from Skip Wilson Field. All part of the 2024 College Dreamstream Series on BFA Sports. And that one hit off the fencing behind the plate. Do it again. A lot of foul balls today. Either coming onto the grassy area, just avoiding us, or into the parking lot. I think all have been accounted for and returned to the field. 1-2 the count on Giardina. Palella into the line, kicks, and that one hits him in the tricep. Shaking his left arm there is the shortstop, Giardina. We'll see here on the game changer replay. He's trying to get inside with the fastball, and it had a little too much late movement on it. Not enough time for Giardina to get out of the way. Looks like he's all right. Here's Ryan Weber, attending Pennsbury High School. Junior year. Just wrapped up. Popped up. And that one headed out of play. Into the trees. Everybody kind of lost it, run up into the blue sky. James Botker on deck. Baseball U Pennsylvania National. The home team in this one. Runner on first, one away. That one skied in the air and to left. Heading back a few steps and on his heels making the catches, Matthew Rondeau for out number 2. Nice catch there. Had some late movement up in the sky, and Rondeau able to track it down without having to turn around. It looked like he had thought about that at first and then just took a few steps backward to haul it in. Bodger now the hitter. Bacher is a right-handed pitcher, also a utility man. Bats left, throws right, attending high school Wilkes-Barre. Runner on first with 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. That one popped up, foul, and out of play. Went right through some tree branches. Giardina leads off first after being hit with the pitch. Thought about going, now staying put. Looked like the infield was moving around. I thought there was going to be a ball called, but that's not the case. Rocco Del Giudice popped up to short. Ryan Weber to left in between. Giardino was hit with the pitch. He's on first with 2 outs. Quick check on him there by Paolella. Defense playing straight up. Pitch is outside. So the home plate umpire was wearing a mic in the first 3 games of the day. Not different home plate umpire here, not wearing the mic. Runner's taken off. Throw down to second, well wide of the bag and into center field. Stealing second is Giardina. He'll stay right there, hustling over to retrieve the ball as Jake Moore out there in center. So the throw got away from Jacob Andrews behind the plate, and it allows Giardina to take second base. Although even if the throw was on line, Giardina, I think, might have had that anyway. Here's the next offering to Botker. Well outside and a 2-out walk. So good eye at the plate from James Botker, the cleanup man. First and second now with 2 outs here in the first. Here's Max Forgione. Playing right field in this game. Can play all 3 outfield spots, infield as well. Super utility man, can also pitch. Bats left, throws right, attending high school in Dunmore. Paolella, that one rocketed into the gap in right center and caught on the run. Drew Spence hauling it in, preventing a 2 RBI double in the process. We'll check it out in the Game Changer replay. How about that for a catch in right field by Drew Spence? We go to the second inning, scoreless on BFA Sports. To the top of the second inning we go. Scoreless. A lot of good defensive plays. Big time there by Drew Spence out in right field. And how often is it that you make a catch that ends the inning and then all of a sudden you're up first? So get another look here at Drew Spence hitting Notre Dame high. Tom Show deals outside. Spence going into his senior year come the fall. Playing at right field, as you saw, can also play the other 2 outfield positions and is a left-handed reliever. Slices that one foul. 6 feet tall, 185 pounds. Again, attending Notre Dame High School. 1-0 the count on the right fielder for Philly Bandits-Red. Be followed by Zach Apt and Jacob Andrews here in the top of the second inning. Pitches outside. Game 4 of 5 on the day from Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Home field for Arcadia University baseball. 2-1. All part of the 2024 College Dreamstream series on Game Changer. We're happy to provide it to you here on BFA Sports. Thanks for hanging with us here on Monday. Some games got postponed, and that changed up the schedule for this tournament. And as Spence works a leadoff walk here in the second, so an extra game added on for today, a couple more for tomorrow. We'll have it all for you on BFA Sports. Spence aboard on the leadoff walk. Here is Zach Apt, one of the two extra hitters in the lineup for this game. He's also a catcher and a first baseman going into his senior year. 5'11", 185 pounds. Attending Council Rock South High School. GPA 3.6. Time was called on the field. Now we're ready to go. See if Spence takes off here. He's in the track runner's position to take a lead. Now he bounces out to a baseball lead. Pitch is up and in, ball one. Baseball U defense expecting Drew Spence to take off. Staying put for the moment as that one sails low and into Zach Apt, 2-0. Rocco Del Giudice is bouncing back and forth from his spot at second base, expecting a throwdown. 2-0. That one is hit to third. To second one. Del Giudice to first, and that one gets on by Connor Flynn. Staying put at first, though, is Zach Apt. It didn't go too far away. Great backup there by Dylan Hirsch, the catcher. So, Apt aboard on the fielder's choice. As Baseball U nearly turned a 6-4-3. Spence out on the force. Here's Jacob Andrews. Oh, he was out at first. So initially, I guess they called interference. So 2 outs now. Jacob Andrews, the hitter. Going into his senior season, catcher for Philly Bandits-Red, and going to high school Council Rock South. 5'11", 155 pounds. And just like that, the base is wiped clean. 2-0 on Andrews. Noah Pashman is up next. That one swung on and missed on the breaking ball, 2-1. So pitcher's duel in the early going and some great defense as well. Swing and a miss. Pulled the strings on the fastball tailing in the zone, 2-2. Almost more like a sinker. Tom Show's got a couple pitches he's featuring today. That one spoiled foul behind the plate. Two and two the count. 2 outs. Top of the second inning. Tom Show deals. Swing and a miss. Peppered a fastball, four-seamer fading away for his second strikeout of the afternoon. And with the double play, nobody left on base. We're going to the bottom of the second, scoreless on BFA Sports. To the bottom of the second inning we go. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for Baseball UPA National. It'll be Connor Flynn, Dylan Hirsch, Evan Hawks against Ryan Paolela. Hit a batter and walked a man. Other than that, got 3 pop-ups. 2 of them to the outfield. Connor Flynn will get things going here in the bottom of the second. And Paolela deals a strike. Look good in the early going. Good fastball. Good breaking ball as well. The 0-1. And that one misses outside at 76. The 1-1 to Flynn. There's a strike. Count 1-2. Dial that one up to 81. Gets a sign from Jacob Andrews behind the plate. Deals the 1-2. Good scoop by Andrews. 2-2. Two-two offering on its way to Connor Flynn. No one's outside. Count's gone full. So Connor Flynn and Ryan Paolela in a bit of a duel here to begin the bottom of the second. Paolela calm, cool, and delivering. That one scorched to the fencing behind the plate. We'll do it again at 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss. Paolela climbed the ladder and dialed up the heater at 80 miles an hour for out number 1. First strikeout of the game for the Philly Bandits-Red starting pitcher. Won the battle there. Here's Dylan Hirsch doing the catching today for Baseball UPA National, attending Pennsbury High School. Drops in a curveball there for strike 1. The 0-1 from Paolela. That one's a rocket over to third, and now it's into left field for a base hit through the legs of the third baseman, Guerrera. So a 1-out single for Dylan Hirsch. 1 on, 1 out here, bottom of the second inning. Evan Hawks, the hitter, playing center field for Baseball UPA. Paolela now from the stretch, and we'll have to wait for that as he checks in the runner Hirsch at first base. And the pitch. Paolela powers in a fastball. Hirsch out to a lead at first. He doesn't look like he's going to be going, but another throw over there to check on him in any event. Just enough of a lead to take off on contact. Like that. Staying put and twisting around. That one hit him. So Evan Hawks aboard after getting hit with a pitch. Now runners at first and second with 1 out for John Tomshow. Pitcher for Baseball UPA National to start things. He's also the DH in the game, attending Upper Marion High School. RBI opportunity for him here. First one, second one of the game for the team. As Giardina reached second, that one sliced into right field, and that one will fall foul. Just foul beyond the right field foul line there, and going over to retrieve it is Drew Spence. So a long, loud strike. And Tom Show will retreat to the batter's box and have another opportunity. And Paolela and Andrews will think of a way to go after John Tom's show, maybe with a different pitch or a different location here. Runners lead first and second, one out. Bottom of the second inning. Palella's breaking ball. That looked good. Ball one. Dylan Hirsch on second base. Evan Hawks at first. Wind picking up again here at Skip Wilson Field. Palella kicks and deals. That one hit foul and out of play into the trees. 1-2 the count now on the DH. Let's see if Palella goes to a slider or something away here. Runner's taken off. That one popped up. Shallow center field. Will it fall? Yes, it will. Throw now to third and in time. So the ball drops for a base hit, as we'll see here in the game changer replay. And then the shortstop Kaplan able to fire over to third to get the force out. He was trying to catch it, and I think he saw the left fielder Rondeau coming on in. Good stretch over there at third base by Guerrera. So it ended up working out in one way or another. They got the second out, and the lead man at that. There's a ball. Evan Hawks now replaces Dylan Hirsch at third base following the 6-5 force. Here's TJ DiMatteo. Palella deals, and that one hit foul out of play first base side. First and second, 2 outs. Playing here in the bottom of the second inning. Palella threw 12 pitches in the first inning. He's at 15 right now. 1-1. Breaking ball fades away. 2-1. Outfield playing straight up. Infield is playing back, except at third. Guerrera playing about halfway, now climbing toward the infield grass. Throw to second base, and that one's dropped by the second baseman, Pagman. But the runners will stay put. Pashman, rather, I'm sorry. 2-1 coming from Palella, and then we'll have to wait as he exchanges game of catch with Pashman again. Runner safe. Paying attention to the lead man in a scoreless game here in the bottom of the second. And another one. This time they thought they had him that time. So 3 straight throws over there to second base, and a little bit closer each time. And it's not like the major leagues where you get 3 chances at it and runners get to move up. Let's see, the 2-1. Fouled off now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second, number 22 on the mound. He's got 1 strikeout, looking for number 2. Runners off first and second, not being held on. And the 2-2 offering from Palella is a breaking ball upstairs. 3-2, easily into third base on a steal is Hawks. And after all those throws over there, he went off on the pitch that Palella wasn't checking on him. Tom Shosty put at first base. 3-2 the count now on DiMatteo. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Runners taken off for second and Tom Show. That one swung on and missed, all a moot point as Palella picks up his second strikeout of the afternoon and keeps Baseball UPA National off the scoreboard. We're going to the third inning, scoreless here on BFA Sports. Top of the third inning, scoreless. Game 4 of the day from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania, part of the 2024 College Dreamstream series on Game Changer. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. I am Vin Epinu. Noah Pashman will lead things off against John Tomshow. Or check that. Yep, Pashman, first at bat of the game. Going into his senior year come the fall. SAT scored 1,200, attending George High School. 5'7", 160 pounds, GPA of 4.0. 1-0 the count on the second baseman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Both John Tomshow here and Ryan Palella on the other side found a way to get into and out of a little bit of jams and traffic on the bases. 2-2 the count on Pashman. Pitch from Tomshow is a little bit too high, and the count is now full. And the 3-2. Way outside, and Pashman draws a leadoff walk here in the third. Second walk issued by Tomshow. Philly Bandits-Red have had 6 base runners. Double, a single, 2 hit batters, and 2 walks. Top of the order now with Joseph Lifstead. He bloop double into left field, and a hustle one at that, where he raced into second base. Was later thrown out at the plate on a force. 1-0 the count here in the third inning. Dax Kaplan on deck. So 10, 1, and 2 in the order for the Bandits this inning. Pitch outside from Tomshow, 2-0. Pashman out to a small lead at first base, staying put at the moment as that fastball tails outside 3-0 on Lifstead. See if they give him the green light here, 3-0. See if Pashman ends up taking off here. 3-0, he's staying put, and that pitch gets a piece of the outside corner, 3-1. So 3-1 on Lifstead as Pashman dances off at first, and now he'll take a jog down to second base. So back-to-back walks here in the third inning, have first and second, nobody out. Tomshow just missing, and his battery mate Dylan Hirsch wants to help calm him down, give him a minute to catch his breath. Dax Kaplan, the hitter, he singled in the first inning. Stole second base, reached third on a pass ball, and that's where he was left as the inning came to a close. Kaplan attending Springside Chestnut Hill Academy. GPA 3.8, 6'1", 170. Playing shortstop in this game. Pitch up high from Tomshow. Fastball in at 82 miles an hour, though. Tomshow and Palella both featuring the heater. Top in near at least 80 miles an hour or higher in this case. The 1-0. And there's a strike. Extra notch at 81 miles an hour. Infield coming in for Baseball UPA National. Runners lead first and second on back-to-back walks. 1-1 to Kaplan, showing bunt. And dribbles on foul. So now 1-2 count. Interesting how he went to bunt on 1-1 pitch. Hadn't done that early in the at-bat. Maybe it's because you saw the Baseball UPA National infield coming in. Double play depth up the middle, in at the corners. Nobody out here in the top half of the third. Pitch to Kaplan. And that one hits him in the back. So 2 walks and a hit batter have the bases loaded with nobody out here in the third. Matthew Rondeau, the hitter, he struck out looking in the first. And Rondeau, playing left field in this game, can play all 3 spots. Also can pitch. 6 feet tall, 190 pounds, attending Holy Ghost Prep High School. GPA of 4.0. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the third. Tom Show paints the outside corner with a strike. Jake Moore on deck. Tom Show, a long stare into Dylan Hirsch. Now ready to go. That's right back to Tom Show. The throw is high, but they're able to get the out thanks to Dylan Hirsch tagging Pashman. So Tom Show rushing the throw to the plate, helped out by Dylan Hirsch there, and there's now 1 away. So Rondeau will reach on the fielder's choice. Everybody else will move up a base. Lifstead at third, Kaplan at second. Here's Jake Moore. And that one's hit foul. So 2 walks started the inning, then a hit batter, and a fielder's choice. No score as we play here in the top half of the third. 0-1 from Tom Show is hit right past the third baseman and to the back of the infield. Ryan Weber couldn't come up with it. The shortstop Giardina does. But coming on in to score is Lifstead, and it's 1-0 Philly Bandits-Red, as we'll check it out here in the Game Changer replay. Hard hit ball to third, and then it was just left there in the infield, so that allowed the run to score. Coming in was the shortstop, Giardina. Kaplan able to get over to third. Rondeau to second. And Moore borrowed on a fielder's choice at first. Here's Billy O'Neill. Slices that one foul and out of play down the left field line. Billy O'Neill, one of the 2 extra hitters in the lineup today, is hit by a pitch in the first inning. Tom Show. A Baltimore chop in the infield. They got 1 play. To first base goes the throw from Weber, and a run scores. It's 2-0. Kaplan comes in to score. Rondeau to third. Moore to second. And Billy O'Neill retired. Guerrero the hitter. So Baltimore chop, RBI ground out. That one hit foul down the right field line. Guerrero hit one back to the mound. In his last at bat, the throw went to second base, and that ended the inning. That one's hit foul. It's now 0-2. Pitch. In the dirt to the backstop. It's rolling past Hirsch. Coming on in to score the third run with a headfirst dive is Matthew Rondeau. It's 3-0. Check it out here in the Game Changer replay. Sort of knuckled past Hirsch. A little cross up at the plate. And pushing some dirt with the third run is Rondeau. Moore advances to third on and that pass ball. One and two the count. And with 2 gone, 3 runs in the inning for Philly Bandits-Red. Popped up. Outside at second base, moving over a few feet to make the catch is Del Giudice, and that'll do it. Philly Bandits-Red get 3 on the board. They lead 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the third inning on BFA Sports. Bottom of the third. Starts with a grounder to short and an infield hit. As Kaplan couldn't come up with it. So leadoff man aboard. And Thomas Lecoq here in the third inning. 11, 12, and 1 coming up. Dylan Keith now the hitter. Infield in at the corners. Bottom of the third inning. 3-0 Philly Bandits-Red. And it's a strike on the outside corner from Ryan Paolella. Game 4 of 5 of the day here at Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania, home of the Arcadia University baseball team. Pitch. Hit in the air to right. Toward the line. That'll dunk in for a base hit. Heading to third is Lecoq. And it's a double down the right field line off the bat of Dylan Keith. Second and third, nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. And we'll check it out here on the Game Changer replay. Drew Spence gave it a run and a look, but he was playing more toward the right center field area, so it took him a little bit longer to get over there. Second and third, nobody out. Back to the top of the order now with Rocco Del Giudice. He popped out to shortstop in the first inning. An opportunity to get his team on the board. Takes a look at a pitch inside, 1-0. Attending Pocono Mountain East High School. Playing second base today. Paolella kicks and deals. Low, throw down to third. Wide of the bag, and getting back there safely is Lecoq. As Jake Wilkinson now into the game at third base for Philly Bandits-Red. Told between innings that's just a defensive substitution. Matthew Guerrero still hitting in the batting order. There's a strike. Two and one the count. Runners lead second and third. Paolella, skied in the air and heading foul and out of play. Into the parking lot. And that's going to roll for a bit. 2-2 the count. Breaking ball, hit foul again, and this one's hitting in a similar direction. So Del Giudice putting together an at-bat, trying to time up the pitch from Paolella. Second and third, nobody out. 2-2. Rocketed down the left field line and fair. One run will score. Here comes number two, and staying put at first with a 2 RBI single is Rocco Del Giudice. And it's a 3-2 ball game here in the third. Lecoq came in to score. Keith scored from second. Check it out here. Game changer replay. And it's a now one-run game thanks to that base hit. It drove in a pair. Silvio Giardina hit by a pitch in the first inning. An opportunity to keep the inning going here and bring Del Giudice around. Paolella's throwing. The throw to try and get Del Giudice sails into center field, so an easy stolen base. Put a man back in scoring position. So Andrews got a good read on it, just couldn't get the throw down, and he's frustrated with himself there. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Count 1-1. Del Giudice leads off second. Paolella, swing and a miss. Climbing the ladder there with the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third. And the 1-2. In the dirt, good block there behind the dish by Jacob Andrews. Ryan Weber on deck for baseball UPA National. Paolela checks on the runner, Del Giudice. The 2-2. Called strike 3, and a big-time strikeout for Paolela, one away. That is his third strikeout, first one looking. And it comes at a time where he needs it here in the third. Ryan Weber, the hitter, runner at second with one out. Weber flew out to left field in the first inning. Rondeau playing about normal depth out there in left field. And he's going to have to get on his horse here. Then a few steps back and makes the catch. So, as it turns out, playing in a similar vicinity as that same fly ball in the first inning. Ryan Weber 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to left. 2 gone. Staying put at second base is Del Giudice. Here is James Botker. He walked in the first inning. Attending high school in Wilkes-Barre. Home plate umpire cleaning off the plate. So 2 away, runner on second, 2 runs in here in the bottom of the third. Paolela gives the runner a look, deals to Botker a little bit high and wide of the plate, 1-0. Paolela a couple stares at the runner at second base, now deals. There's a chopper over to second. Easy play and a toss over to first by Pashman. And that'll do it. 2 runs on the board for Baseball UPA National. And we're going to the 4th inning. 3-2 ball game here on BFA Sports. Top of the 4th inning, game 4 of 5 of the day. Here from Skip Wilson Field at Ambler, Pennsylvania, home of the Arcadia University baseball team. This is also the home for the next couple days of the Game Changer 2024 College Dreamstream Series. Coming to you live on BFA Sports. That one sliced foul. And out of play. 7, 8, and 9 for Philly Bandits-Red. They have a 3-2 lead against John Tom Show and company. Drew Spence leading things off, followed by Zach Hampton, Jacob Andrews, and that's a rocket of a grounder over to short. Giardina. And there's one away. Zach App, the hitter, into a 6-4-3 double play to get a couple outs, or a base runner off the board. That created 2 outs, in the second inning. One out here on the top of the 4th. Tom showing to a little bit of a rhythm. A couple runs last inning, 3 on the board. That's a chopper third in fair territory. The long throw and stretch, and not in time. So Zach App beats out an infield hit. Ryan Weber able to track it down, prevent it from going down the left field line for a possible double. But an infield single for Apt with 1 gone here in the 4th. And Wilkinson, who came in to play third base for Guerrera, is now going to come up and pinch hit for the catcher, Jacob Andrews. And it looks like we get a courtesy runner as well. That'll be Jacob Andrews, the catcher, running for the extra hitter, Zach Apt, and Jake Wilkinson, the third baseman, hitting for the catcher, Jacob Andrews. Wilkinson is also a pitcher. 6'3", 170, 3.5 GPA, an SAT score of 1100. Takes a look at a strike. Noah Pashman on deck. So Jacob Andrews, the pinch runner at first. Jake Wilkinson, the pinch hitter for Andrews, is up at the plate. There's a strike. 0-2 the count. Wind picks up again. One out here, top of the 4th. Pitch low, throw down to first is not in time. Andrews able to get back. Double play depth for the Baseball UPA national team. Tom Show with a throw. Andrews back safely. Trying to keep the double play intact. Pitch is outside. One on, one out here in the top half of the 4th inning. Philly Bandits-Red got 3 in the 3rd. Runner's taken off in Andrews. That one's hit up the middle. Taps on second one. The throw to first. Unable to be scooped up by the first baseman, Botker, who had replaced Connor Flynn at first. That was one of the defensive substitutions between innings. So 2 away. And Wilkinson aboard on a fielder's choice at first base. Here's Pashman. Walked in the 3rd inning and was later left at 3rd. Or thrown out, rather. Pitch is chopped foul. No one to the count. Andrews. Wilkinson, rather, leads off first. That one called strike 3 on Pashman. No runs, man left on base, and a hit in the books as well. It is 3-2 Philly Bandits-Red as we go to the bottom of the 4th on BFA Sports. right, here we go. Bottom four, some defensive changes and a pitching change as well. So, Matthew Guerrero now in left field. Zach Apt is doing the catching. Jake Wilkinson is now playing first base. Billy O'Neill is now on the pitcher's mound, replacing Ryan Paolella after 3 innings. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Baseball UPA. Max Forgione will get things going, and he takes a look at a ball. Connor Flynn will follow him, and then Dylan Hirsch. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. The 1-0. It's a rocket foul outside of first. Bottom of the 4th inning. 3 runs in the 3rd for Philly Bandits-Red. 2 for Baseball UPA National. So all the scoring done in the 3rd inning to this point. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup from Billy O'Neill. 6'4", 195 pounds. Attending high school, Council Rock South. And that one's just off the plate. Zach Apt thought that was strike 3. He was ready to throw it down to 3rd, and we got to do it again, 2-2. And the pitch from O'Neill. Popped up. Who's going to get it? It is the 3rd baseman making the catch. And that is Zach Smith. That was the other defensive change. So 1 away here in the 4th. Connor Flynn struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. Billy O'Neill deals. Breaking ball that probably got aided by the wind whipping in, and it's 1-0. Just kind of moving around. It's almost like a storm coming in, although we had plenty of storm last night. 1-0. Sliced foul into a tree branch, and the count 1-1. Storms went through the New Jersey, Pennsylvania area yesterday. Kind of rescheduling some of the games that were supposed to be yesterday into today and tomorrow. 2-1. Fastball pumped in there by O'Neill at 85. And the pitch, skied high in the air, and this one's going to go out of play as well. Everybody's okay. 2-2 the count on Connor Flynn. O'Neill misses outside. Good catch by Zach Apt. Full count now on Connor Flynn. O'Neill shakes off Apt and now deals. A little bit low. I'm sorry. Now it's a full count. All right. I was right the first time. It's a walk. We were all confused when Connor Flynn was just standing there. So 1-on-1 out. Here's Dylan Hirsch. Singled in the 2nd inning. It's thrown out on a 6.5 force at 3rd base. And O'Neill deals a strike. Runners not going. Strike pumped in there on Hirsch. Connor Flynn had thought about it, made the pivot move, and ended up staying put. Now he's got Billy O'Neill's attention on the mound. It'll be an 0-2 coming to Hirsch. Breaking ball goes to the backstop. It looked like he was able to get out of the way. To second base goes Flynn. So a wild pitch. Puts a runner in scoring position. And the count 1-2. Evan Hawks on deck. O'Neill checks on the runner. Now deals the 1-2. Skied in the air and heading foul. Out of play. And just missing a car in the parking lot. Now ricochets off a tire. Count stays 1-2. Runner on second, one out here, bottom of the fourth. That's a chopper over to short. One play to make. The long throw to first by Kaplan, and there's two gone. Flynn over to third. Two away now here in the bottom of the fourth for Evan Hawks. Was hit by a pitch in the second inning. Stole third base and was left there. First inning out of the bullpen for Billy O'Neill. Started the game as an extra hitter. Rose one, and it's tipped into the mid off the bat of Evan Hawks into Zach Apt. And the 0-1. 1-1 on the center fielder. Runner on third, two away. That one scorched into right center. That'll fall for a base hit. RBI single for Evan Hawks, and we are tied up here in the fourth. Hawks barreled it up, went inside out the other way, and now it's a 3-3 game. So Hawks going the other way, ties it up. Here's John Tomshow. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning. Runner thought about going, stayed put as Tomshow takes strike one. Hawks made the pivot move and then went back to first. And a quick check on him by O'Neill. The 0-1, runner's taken off, throw is high, throw down to second is also high, and into second base with a steal is Hawks. Evan Hawks read that beautifully, and now he's in scoring position. 1-1 the count on Tomshow. O'Neill checks on the runner Hawks and deals. Hit in the air to right. Spence makes the catch, and that'll do it. Tie game after 4 innings of play. We go to the 5th here on BFA Sports. As we go to the 5th inning, tied up at 3. Got some changes to let you know about. Thomas Lacoe replacing Dylan Keith in left field. TJ DiMattea now playing third base, replacing Ryan Weber. Botker playing first base. Connor Flynn is on the mound and gets greeted, tries to deflect it off his right hand. The throw made to first base by the shortstop Giardina to retire Lifstead. Tried to barehand grab it off the mound. Smiles, says he's okay. That was a scary play. We'll take a look here on the Game Changer replay. Tried to barehand it, and throw made by the shortstop. Botker able to retrieve it over there at first base. One away. Here's Dax Kaplan. Singleton was hit by a pitch. Connor Flynn deals. That one hit in the air to shallow right, caught by the second baseman, Didel Giudice. 2 quick outs here in the 5th. Connor Flynn out of the pen, dealing strikes. Here's Matthew Rondeau. Had been playing left field, now just doing some hitting. Struck out in the 1st, fielder's choice in the 3rd, and that one hit foul to the fencing behind home plate. Attending high school at Archbishop Wood. And started the game in left, was just replaced out there. Infield playing back for Baseball UPA National. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count on Rondeau. Game 4 of 5 of the day here, part of the Game Changer 2024 College Dreamstream Series. Swing and a miss, and how about that for Connor Flynn? Escapes after the barehanded attempt at a chopper and retires the side in order, picks up a strikeout along the way. We go to the bottom of the 5th, tied up at 3. To the bottom of the 5th inning we go. A couple defensive changes. Joseph Lifstead now playing right field. Matthew Rondeau in center. Replacing Moore. Lifstead was playing first base. Drew Spence now playing first base. Apt still catching. Pashman still playing second. Wilkinson at first. Zach Smith in there. Jacob Andrews, who was pinch hit for last time, now being re-entered into the game. But he won't be coming up. Not definite in the 6th, possibly the 7th if the game goes to that point. Billy O'Neill back out there for his 2nd inning of work through 22 pitches last inning. It'll be bottom of the order, 10, 11, and 12 for Baseball UPA National. That one scorched down the left field line and fair off the bat of DiMattia. He'll stay at first base after Guerrero able to hustle on toward the left field line there and keep it at a single. So leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the fifth. Thomas Lecoq up at the plate. Singled and later came around to score in the third inning. O'Neill deals upstairs 1-0. Fastball pumped in there at 83. And the pitch. Chop foul. Count 1-1. As DiMattia leads off first. Billy O'Neill's second inning of work. Deals fastball inside at 84, 2-1. One more game to go here today, coming up at about 6 o'clock. 2-1, runners going. That one driven in the air to deep left center, heading back toward the track and up against the wall. Heading to third, and now rounding the plate is DiMattia. And Baseball U Philly takes the lead. It's an RBI double for Thomas Lecoq, as we'll see here in the game changer replay, and it's a 4-3 ball game here in the fifth. Guerrero couldn't find it at first, able to retrieve it and fire it in. Almost had a play at the plate, but DiMattia able to hustle on in for the game's fourth run. So bottom of the order coming up big for Baseball UPA National. Here's Dylan Keith. Runner on second, nobody out. And it's a 4-3 ball game. Inside. Keith able to get out of the way. One another count. Hit high in the air in the center. Drifting over, a couple feet to make the catch is Rondeau, and that's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now for Baseball UPA National with Rocco Del Giudice. Popped out to shortstop in the first, had an RBI single in the third inning. Runner on second is Lecoq. Now he's taken off for third. Throw down to third is a little bit high, not in time. So a stolen base for Thomas Lecoq, and now he's at third base with one away. And a big RBI double to left. And the pitch is off the plate. Good block there by Zach Apt. Silvio Giardina up next. O'Neill delivers with the infield in, and that one's over the head of Del Giudice and gets out of the way being hit. And he calls time to gather his thoughts. Actually, it was Zach Apt calling time to settle down Billy O'Neill on the mound. Losing the plate a little bit here in the fifth inning. Looks sharp in the fourth. 3-0 the count on the Baseball UPA leadoff man. Infield in for Philly Bandits-Red. (3-0). Show and bunt, and it looks like he fouled it off. 3-1. O'Neill looking to keep Lecoq over at third base. 3-1 the count now. O'Neill delivers, and that one hit off the fencing behind the plate, and it's a full count. Three-two. Hit high in the air and to left. Guerrera chasing back in front of the warning track, makes the catch. Fires it in. Coming in to score is Laco, and it's now a 5-3 ball game. RBI sac fly for Del Giudice, as we'll see here in the game changer replay. Got enough of it, hit it deep into the park and nearly hit it out. So now 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Base is empty. And that one hit into center. Drifting over a few feet to make the catch is Riendo, and that'll do it. Baseball UPA National gets a couple runs. They lead 5-3 as we go to the 6th on BFA Sports. Top of the 6th inning, 5-3. Baseball UPA National over Philly Bandits-Red. Connor Flynn out there for his 2nd inning of work. Dealing with the middle of the order. 4, 5, and 6. Jake Moore, Billy O'Neill, Matt Guerrera. Moore was hit by a pitch in the 1st inning, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. Going into his senior year. Outfielder, 6'2", 185, SAT score at 1250, GPA 4.3. They trail by 2 here in the top of the 6th. Popped up, and out of play. And just out of the reach of our cameraman Nick Penza, innocently walking along a path here at the field. Fortunately, that went right over his head, and he's all good. 0-1 the count. Scorched foul, and that one's hitting out of play toward the bullpen area. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. Called strike 3. So the home plate umpire had to leave early. That's why you're not seeing him there. We're not making our own balls and strikes calls here from the booth. The field umpire you see there is the home plate and field umpire now, so we have one umpire in this game. And now exchanging some baseballs. Looks like everything's back in order. We're good to go. Billy O'Neill, the hitter. Hit by a pitch in the 1st, hit a Baltimore chop in the 3rd inning that drove in a run. And that one sails outside, 1-0. So the home plate umpire who had done the last couple of games had to leave early. It'll be a 1-0 from Connor Flynn. Peppers that one in there for a strike. Connor Flynn looks in for the sign from his battery mate Dylan Hirsch. Swing and a miss. Looked like tipped into the glove. Says the field umpire. Billy O'Neill is now on a 1-2 count. Nobody out. I mean, one out. Base is empty. Excuse me. Billy O'Neill chops that one foul. Guerrera on deck. Connor Flynn in his second inning of work out of the pen, just threw 5 pitches last inning. 2-2. This could end up being the last inning with the time limit. 2-2. Popped up. A lot of foul territory here. Who's going to make the catch? It'll fall uncaught as Lecoq gave it the valiant effort of trying to make a sliding, diving catch. Gets up a little slowly. It looks like he's all right. Gets a little help retrieving his hat. That's center fielder Evan Hawks. Count stays at 2-2. New baseball thrown into the game. Connor Flynn's got 2, hands one off to the umpire, and now we're ready to play. The 2-2. Scorched in the center. That'll fall. 1-out single for Billy O'Neill. First hit of the game, and runner on with 1 out. Here's Matthew Guerrera. 0 for 2 on the day. 1 on, 1 out here in the top half of the 6th inning. O'Neill staying put. Pitch, and the inside out of the way of that one is Guerrera. As that fastball sailed away from Connor Flynn. One out. 2-0 the count now, and the Philly Bandits left fielder Guerrera started the game at third base. And amid a flurry of defensive changes, is now on left. 2-0 is low, 3-0. One more game on the docket today. Coming up at about 6 o'clock. Game 5 of 5 is next. And we'll have it for you here on BFA Sports. 3-0. And that one's a little up, says the umpire. Ball 4. So a strikeout, a single, and a walk. Runners on first and second with 1 out here in the top half of the 6th. Here's Drew Spence. Walked in the 2nd inning and grounded to short in the 4th. Spence started the game in right. Has played the last inning at first base. There's a strike. The runners lead first and second, 1 out. 0-1 is hit to second. Toss to second. There's one on to first. That's a double play. Nicely turned double play by the Baseball UPA National Infield, as we'll see here on the Game Changer replay. And the score remains the same as we go to the bottom of the 6th on BFA Sports. Bottom of the 6th inning, some changes for Philly Bandits-Red. Jack Albright is on the pitching mound, going into his senior year in the fall. 6'1", 220, attending Council Rock South High School. Jake Moore, who started the game in center, then took a couple innings off his feet, now in left field. Jacob Andrews at second base. Zach Smith at third. Zach App still behind the plate. Drew Spence at first base. Rondeau still in center. Kaplan at short. Lifstead in right. That one hit to left and foul. So a long, loud first strike for Ryan Weber. He's flown out to left field twice today. And hit that one foul into left field. First appearance in a little bit for Albright. Skied in the air, this time to center field. Drifting over a couple steps, making the adjustment on the fly and making the catch is Rondeau. One gone here in the bottom of the 6th, with Baseball UPA National having a 5-3 lead. James Botker now the hitter. He walked in the first, grounded to second in the third. And the pitch from Albright. It's outside, 1-0. Albright. There's a strike. Count 1-1 on Botker. The 1-1 is outside, 2-1. Albright delivers outside. Got Ryan Weber a couple strikes, a foul out, or a foul ball to left and a fly out to center. He's got 3-1 on Botker. Pitch is in there for strike 2. Full count now on Botker. Max Forgione is on deck. The 3-2 is popped up foul and out of play. The 3-2. Low, ball 4. So Botker aboard with a 1-out walk. There's Max Forgione, flew out to right field in the first inning, popped out to third base in the 4th. 1 on, 1 out here, bottom of the 6th. Runner on first, 1 out, pitch is outside. The 1-0. Skied in the air, deep in the left field, heading back a few steps, trying to track it down and able to make the catch is Jake Moore. And there's 2 away. Started the game out in center field and then got a couple innings off from defense, now playing left field. So now 1 on, 2 out. Here's Connor Flynn, started the game at third base and has pitched the last 2 innings. Throw to first and just back safely is Botker. Pitch is outside. Want to know the count? Runner's taken off. Ball's inside. Throw down to second is late. So a stolen base for Butker. Count 2-0 back at the plate. Butker got out to a great jump and able to take second base, now in scoring position. As Baseball UPA National looks for some more insurance here in the sixth. Albright steps off, wants to talk things over with Zach Apt. Bonker on second, walked in the sixth with one out and stole second. A couple flyouts here in the inning as well. Connor Flynn struck out and walked. Also scored a run in the fourth. Rockets that one into center field, and making the catch is Rendo, and that'll do it here in the sixth. So 3 flyouts in the inning. 5-3 Baseball UPA National after 6 innings of play here at Skip Wilson Field. And it looks like we're going to go to the 7th inning. And we'll be back with that after this. To the 7th inning we go. Last inning of play. Philly Bandits-Red trail 5-3. Connor Flynn is out there for his 3rd inning of work. Bottom of the order coming up, 8, 9, and 10. And then 11 and 12 if need be. Zach Apt, Jacob Andrews, and Noah Pashman. Apt hit into a 6-4-3 in the 2nd inning, reached on an infield single in the 4th. 3rd at bat of the game. 4 innings from Tom Show. Coming on for 3 out of the pen is Flynn. 1-0 the count. Now one hit foul. Into the trees, into the parking lot, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1. Chopped over to 3rd. And 1 away here in the 7th inning. As DJ DiMattia throws out Zach Apt. Coming up next is Baseball UPA National. We'll play again in the final game of the day against the Ambler Boilmakers, who we saw in Game 2 of the day. That's coming up about 15 minutes or so after this game ends. 1-0 the count. Jacob Andrews back into the game. Hits that one to second. Down Giudice. 2 away. 2 outs here in the 7th. Philly Bandits-Red down to their final out. Noah Pashman, the hitter, struck out looking in his last at-bat. Walked in the 3rd. Flynn delivers. A little bit outside, 1-0. One-0 is in there for a strike. Pashman looking to extend things. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. So they got 4 innings out of John Tomshaw on the mound. Looking for 3 from Connor Flynn, so we'll see who pitches in the next game for Baseball UPA. Popped up into center field. This should do it, and it does indeed. Evan Hawks makes the grab, and that'll do it. Baseball UPA National wins this one by a score of 5-3 over Philly Bandits-Red. Baseball UPA National will play next against the Ambler Boilmakers coming up in about 15 minutes. Stay with us here on the BFA Live Sports YouTube channel. We'll have that game for you. Game 5 of 5 on the day coming up next in just a little bit from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, PA.